How's it going, YouTube? This is Johnny Midnight, your host of Midnight Madness. I'm going to be doing a little arena grinding today, and hopefully I'll be being able to bust out a little bit on my arena points. Looking forward to getting some of this grind out for my 6 stars. Not looking to win the featured 5-star champ, just kind of get some awards. Doing my featured grind. Hopefully you guys saw that PropHuff post earlier today about how we're starting to see kill squads come out with those R3 6 stars. It's something that I brought up on my infinite streak, that this was going to happen. It's a lot sooner than I imagined it, though. I was thinking this was going to start happening in, 4 or 5 months down the road. But unfortunately, that time is now here. Abyss has finally changed everything for us, I think. It's way too easy for some of these really, really skilled players out there. You know? I wouldn't say it's too easy, it's just easier than what everyone anticipated. Kabam was saying, oh, it should take months before anyone could clear one path. Yeah, it took, what, 4 hours, 5 hours? I think it's actually official 6 hours with Seaton. Just goes to show that, Kabam underestimated the player base. We've got some really skilled players out there in this game. I just can't wait to see Ilac go up and try to do his initial run. Hopefully he live streams that. I think Ilac has the skill. I mean, it'll take a few revives, but it did with Seaton. It did with KT1. It did with Legacy. It's really hard to clear out some of this stuff in a solo. You can do it with certain champs, but it's not going to be a constant. Bear with me, I have a little dry throat, so I sometimes have to mute my mic in order to cough. I don't want you guys to get a cough in your ear. Let's see. Yeah, and I don't know if many people will be stopping by. We do have that live stream event for Australia. I'm just doing this because I'm just doing my grind. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, shouldn't attack. Woo! Ah, he turtled up. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for that. You know, a lot of people, Drax gets a lot of bad rap, but I just love his bleed. His bleed used to be so much better, though. The Kingpin himself. Should be able to outdamage before he gets his rage too high. Yeah.
Black magic.
Yeah, I only did one run yesterday. I didn't do two. That's why my point's a little low, just because I needed a break after doing the 43 million for Nova, and to come in 152 is where I came in at the second round. Oh, that was so sad.
I can't be stopped.
Probably missed him by about 1.5 million. Had I put up my 45, I probably would have gotten him. That's alright, you win some, you lose some. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Ooh. We got a sandbagger here. Always a little scared when it comes to Red Hulk, because he does that residual damage from his overheating.
Black magic.
Gotta make sure I don't push him to an R3, or sorry, SP3. Ooh, back away, back away. Winter Soldier, he could do that power drain, so hopefully... Yeah, look at that. All that damage from that nice SP2 from me. This is just make sure I can keep my combo streak going and not get too many debuffs put on me. There we go. I'm getting more and more comfortable playing through the stream. Paying less and less attention to the sounds. More to what's actually going on the phone here. Let's see. Kind of like this song. And, you know, after I do this, I should have enough to open up some arena crystals. We'll see if I can get some fatty stacks of units. Now, with Hyperion, I usually don't mind one SP3 from him, but you don't want him to ever get up to 2 SP3s. This is gonna hurt. But it's arena. It's not like I have to heal up. I'm just looking for the match win. Oh, you funny guy. Funny guy. Evade away. Yeah, there we go. Put a little stun action. Tell Deadpool to sit down. Let's see. We want to do the Wasp, Ghost. Ooh, that was my bad. Oh, 10K away. I should definitely get it with my 6-star run. Oh, come on. Ah. Ow! Hello, Blink. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful evening or morning, wherever you're at. I gotta pay attention there. Getting smacked around. Well, tips for uncollected, like how to get there? Oh, it's 6 p.m. for you. Good. Well, yep. Oh, that means you're mountain time? Well, tips for getting uncollected. I mean, really, it's just, it's not really that hard to get uncollected, really, nowadays. Just have a decent enough roster. You know, watch out for the, hold on one sec, the collector, really. He's pretty much the biggest pain of getting through, Act 5. Everything else just takes your time, and, you know, you could do it with 4 stars. Like, I'll show you where I'm at in the game. This is what I've been dealing with. Dude, Thing is amazing. Trust me. Rely on him pretty intently. He's really going to get you through a lot of that content, quite honestly. So, as you can see, I've gotten all the way up to 6.1 100%. Did my first run through of 6.2. You know, but the stuff here, it's really just having a good enough roster and having enough strength. Yeah, it can take a few days. The good thing, though, is you know, to get the uncollected, you only got to beat the collector once, so that, just be prepared. Things should do a decent job. You might have to do some revives. What I would probably suggest, if you don't know of the little tips and trick, if you go into the map for the lunar, a lot of revives have been dropping. What you want to do is just take a look on what's on the map. If you don't see a revive, don't fret. Just clear out a path that has a lot of items on it, and just keep running those paths. And you know, eventually you'll come up with a lot of revives. You'll see them very often. I have about a 50-50 chance of seeing a revive on this, but that could help you out, especially with the collector. That's a great team up because you got the Hamdal, so if you do get KO'd, you'll come back. You know, I think you know, you're heading in the right place, man. Yeah, Hamdal, if you get knocked out the first time, what happens is you'll get an indestructible, and you'll have a chance to come back and still fight. You won't have much health, so don't rely on it, but it will keep you from getting knocked out. That can help you if you get hit with a SP2 from the collector, or even an SP3, and it's going to knock you out. So just be prepared on that. Hamdal synergies are really going to help you. You know, it's putting in the time, grinding it out. If you don't have enough revives, I would try to get as many revives. If you're not a spender, you know, you could buy them with units if you have that kind of units. If you don't have units, you can grind them out in the arena. If you want them for free, if you don't want to spend any money, you could also try to farm them. Farming right now is easy with that lunar event, so I would really do that. I mean, just let me just show you real quick. Go into my overflow. You see all these revives sitting here. That's from just grinding out on that lunar event. So there's a lot of revives to get there. You just got to be patient and just keep running it. You could do it if you I don't know what level you are, but if you're level 60 and you have 70 energy, you can do it about 3 or 4 times on a 70 energy. Yeah, I mean, Thing does a lot of damage. Another thing about Thing is not just dropping down the hit points, but yeah, stack up those Furies, get them up to 15 of those passive Furies. Oh, you're level 41, cool. rack up about 15 Furies on Thing, and then launch a special. You'll go unblockable. Or sorry, not Furies, but you stack up his charges up to 15. Every time you get hit, even if you're blocking, you'll stack up some points. If you have parry and you do an awesome block and do it with a parry with a well-timed block, you'll gain up to 5 charges. Once you get up to 15 or more, those 15 to 20 can convert to Furies, the passive Furies for Thing. So what you want to do is build up those charges on yourself. Get up to about 15, 16, 17. It's really easy if you have the parry, because you just parry and you'll build up 5. Once you head up to above 15, get your power up there and launch a special, and it converts to Furies, and you'll do extra damage. You have to do it every single time you're going to run them, and it's going to be really tough against the Collector, because the Collector can really bring you down really fast if you're not careful. But I run Thing myself, so... Yeah, he's not my top champ right there anymore, but let me just show you. I run my Thing a lot, so... That's my pretty Thing. R5, 200. So he's a beast, because as you build up charges and stuff like that, he takes less damages from specials, so he's gonna really be your workhorse for that uncollected title. I think you're on the right path, Blank. Just keep that up. You'll probably be uncollected in no time. Now, I would take your time before getting, well, I've been playing for years, man. It's part luck, part spending, part years playing. But I would take your time before you try to go for the... I put the wrong champ in there, but that's not a problem. Before going for Cavalier. The only reason is there's some content at later on in the game, the Variant 4 content, that needs certain 1-star champs. Like you need 1-star Hulk. And if you go to Cavalier and open up all that stuff, even uncollected, you can hurt yourself with the uncollected daily crystal. Because you might not get a lot of 1-stars anymore. But if you do happen to just go for it and get it, and if you don't get the regular daily crystals anymore, and you're not worried about the 1-stars right now, there is a crystal you can buy for 50 units, but it only has a 20% chance to drop a 1-star. But you definitely will need a 1-star Hulk to take on Variant 4, the last chapter. Yeah, I have to run the epic level map. I think I have enough to run it 8 times right now. I've just been slacking. I got my million. I'm figuring I'm gonna wait till like the day before the last day and just bust out a bunch of epic runs. I mean, the 4-star and 3 stars, the 3-star and 4-star shards, that's all I'm really going for. I wouldn't mind the T4 basic frags either. The gold, I have 31 million, so that's kind of pointless for me right now. But I love the crystals. Always want more crystal shards. I don't frown at 3-star or 4-star crystal shards, because I definitely want them so I can get more 5-star shards in the long run. Woo. I was going to try to intercept and I timed that wrong. I play a little bit too wary and cautious when it comes to Domino, and it could sometimes hurt me. Oh, come on, I'm trying to back out. Come on, come on. There we go. Woo. Yeah, she's coming in full tilt. There we go. Trying to get that parry off on her. Yeah, you know. A lot of times my thing runs on AAW defense, so he's in Alliance Wars running defense. So sometimes I have to deal without my thing. But it's no big deal. I'm able to clear without thing. I have enough options, to say the least. Let's see. Yeah, because Hella was supposed to run with Hulk and Korg. I'll just run Angela with them. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is an easy matchup. Oh yeah. Well, that's nice if your thing is just a 4-star, man. Like, whew. To get as far as you did. A lot of people couldn't do it on 4 stars way back in the day. Ah! You know, before we had thing and all that. Human Torch is also pretty dang good too, so if you ever get a hand on a Human Torch, he helps versus all those Mystic champs, and he has a great synergy with Thing. Come on. There he goes. You know, the worst thing you could do is not try for anything. I mean, what's the worst thing? Yeah, you might lose a few matches. At least test out to see how tough the content is. You know, yeah, you waste a little bit of energy, but especially this month, it seems like I've cleared out all the content for the EQ this month. So I have a lot of energy that I'm just wasting. Times like that, you might as well just try something that you haven't done before and see just how far you can take it without using any items. You might actually be pleasantly surprised on how good you've improved. Sometimes a little, you know, how easy some of the content is compared to what you thought. Like I sometimes do test runs on 6.3, just, you know, a few matches and see, you know, get used to the first few matches just to kind of get my feet wet and get comfortable with it. It's a step up from what my skill set is currently, but I'll get there eventually. I'm not a horrible player, but I'm not the best either, so. Like, I would definitely have to spend a few thousand to do the Abyss. I could possibly do one run on it. I don't want it to sit there and just do 6 hours straight. I would... Whew. I've done that before. Just in an arena. Oh my gosh. I'm a big arena grinder. And I've got it down to where I don't have to do it as much. I spent a lot of time grinding the arena at the beginning part. The first 4.5 years of playing this game was just pure arena grinding. My mindset was to get all the 4 stars back before even 5 stars were really that popular or that prevalent in the game. Like 5 stars weren't really even about when I first started playing. They just started coming out. Yeah, Invisible Woman Torch and Thing was really, really good. They get a really good synergy with each other. Not only that, but have you noticed the animation changes? And they usually, the synergy also gives like a little bit of extra oomph to your specials. Like Thing and Human Torch, Thing, when he does his attack, there's like a little bit of a flame. You have a chance of creating an incinerate. Oop. I thought I got a parry and I didn't. that hair second delay. It's like maybe like a 500 millisecond or 50 millisecond delay in sound. And I thought I hit the parry because my thumb kind of hovers over where the parry appears on my side, so I don't get to see it that often. Oh, that was a missed parry on me. I thought I'd parried there at the previous match, and nope, didn't get it off. Yeah, I'm not worried about the SP3. He shouldn't take me all the way down. Should get me to about 60. No, he's gonna take me down a little bit further than that. All right. There we go. Man, you missed a lot. I've played every day since I picked up the game 4.5 years ago. Never missed a day. Like, I almost have every single 4-star that came out in the game. Because, I mean, grinding the 4-star arenas back in the day, just constantly. I would always go do the basic ones too, because that was an easy way to get your roster up. I was a free-to-play player for the first 3 years, really, where I spent very little on the game at all. Like, I would buy like unit deals every now and then, but that was mostly for Alliance Wars. I wailed out a little bit there more recently when I got Cavalier. Oh gosh, back in the day, man. I got super lucky when I first started my account. Within the first week, I had a 4-star Hawkeye. Oh my gosh, I was like, I have a 4-star! The alliance I was in, everyone was so jealous because we were all like pretty much new to the game. In fact, my current alliance leader, he's jealous because I get some really sick luck sometimes on these crystal openings. It's kind of why I wailed out on the Cavalier. I was getting such insane luck when Cavalier first came out. I ran through and got through 6.1 in order to get the Cavalier. I had pulls of 10 Cavalier crystals and I was pulling 4 5-stars out of 10. It was insane the amount of luck that I had. I think that was them trying to get me addicted to the heroin. Dude, that's a great 4-star though, to be your first Human Torch. Such a good character. I mean, I kind of wish that Mephisto, especially, did not take the supernova damage, the Nova Flame damage, but I understand why they do it. I don't necessarily agree with it though. I think Mephisto is from hell. He's forged in hellfire, but Human Torch is just a bane to any Mystic champion. It's so easy to get overheated with Human Torch against a Mystic champ. I can't wait till they do the upgrade to him. They're gonna tweak him a little bit and make it faster. So when you're holding your block, you'll charge up your heating rate faster. And I think it's gonna make him insane because you see him right there. I got him R5 200 Human Torch at a 5-star. So just sitting there, just waiting for those rebalances. Dude, yeah, you're gonna burn through content with the 4 stars you have. You're really gonna burn through some content, man. No pun intended. Like, you've got an excellent team to help you get through that content. The only problem is, though, you won't be able to take on Act 6, really. Because 4 stars aren't allowed in Act 6. So I kind of feel bad because you're going to be, like, I don't know how many 5 stars you have. Dude, Void is a great 5 star. Get him awakened. He takes time to ramp up and reverse the heal. Get the Fear of the Void on, and then start stacking up more and more debuffs and just watch the enemy melt in front of you without necessarily having to hit. But as long as you're patient with Void, you could just do a lot of insane damage without hardly doing anything. The thing with Act 6, it's really about your roster for the most part. Even some of the variants, it's more about your roster. You'll have an easier time. You can still pass it. Yeah. If you only got 1 5 star right now, you're gonna be... You could only take in 1 character into Act 6. They were talking about removing the gates, but it hasn't happened yet to my knowledge. I think it was really Kabam putting the 4-star restriction. Hold on one sec. Wanted to mute my mic. I had to clear my throat. I think Kabam wanted to gatekeep some of the players that don't have a roster from really completing and getting the Cavalier, and then just using the Cavalier crystals to build up their 3, 4, and 5 star rosters. It created a big uprise amongst the players because there's some characters that aren't available in the 5 and 6 star allotment that are only in 4 stars. So it was barring people from bringing certain synergy teams. But it's also going to hurt the newer players, or the players who might have taken a break for a considerable amount of time and come back to the game, because they're not going to have a depth of 5 stars. So you got Void, Gold Pool. Oh man, you got Gold Pool. Did you happen to get lucky with Gold Pool when they came out with some of the Gold Pool gems? Because that was the only way to really get him. So unless you spent on the Gold Pool crystals to get some gold and just happened to get him, which is great. Invisible Woman's pretty good. Darkhawk's excellent. Captain Infinity War is excellent. I would definitely say, you know, rank Captain Infinity War up there, because he can also be a workhorse for you. You can do a lot of damage once you learn how to use him. Nightcrawler's okay, but he's more of a defender for AW. The Hood is actually... A lot of people don't play with him that often, but he's kind of like one of my fun little versatile, like, champs. His SP1... You put that electrical charge on, the shock damage. When it expires, it's going to stun your opponent. So he gets really fun because you can just keep building up that SP1, get the shock damage, they stun, throw another SP1, shock them, let it expire, they'll get stunned. You know, it's not too cheesy. I mean, you'll still have to, like, you know, evade and block and parry and fight. But it's just fun because he makes the matches a little bit easier. Wow, you pulled him on the 3rd crystal on the anniversary. That's an awesome. I had bought in a bunch of the gold pool crystals. What was it, back in... Gosh, I want to say it was back in like June or July. I bought a bunch of them. I had a Mutant Awakening gem, so I used it on him because I didn't want to like spend a bunch more and get him a second time. I still have 2 Mutant Awakening gems for 5-star. The only mutant I currently have is Blue Team Cyclops, and I don't want to waste it on him. I want to wait to get a Sunspot, the guy that I'm fighting against right now. Okay, yeah, come on, damage me. So this is what I like about... Yeah. See, I didn't even touch him to KO him. It's one thing I love about Mysterio. Throw the SP1, let them hit you a couple times, and then when his timer goes down, it reflects all the damage. You get healed, and your opponent takes all the damage you took. Yeah, I want Sunspot. It's Sunspot and Mr. Sinister are the 2 mutants that I don't have that I really, really want, and that I'm saving my 2 Mutant Awakening gems for. Then I have 2 Cosmic, and the only champ that I have is Nova. I won him on the first arena. The first round of arena. And I'm just kind of holding off on him. I tried to get him on the second round of arena, and I put up 43 million points. I had an interview for a job offer yesterday morning, so I couldn't grind and put out 45 million, and came up 152 out of the 150 cutoff. Oh, so sad I missed Nova on a second to awaken him. Thank you, Ilek! Thanks for the like, man. You have fun with the girlfriend, man. Yeah, Mysterio, man, just, I one time played around with him against a Kingpin, a 6-star Kingpin. I threw my SP1 and got that timer going down to reflect the damage. And then I let him throw his SP3 into me, and I had literally 1% health left. And I was like freaking as I was trying to dodge all his attacks. But the timer expired and he took all the damage. I was like, oh my gosh. I almost needed a spatula to get me off my seat.
Time to nut up or shut up.
Thanks, Blank, for subscribing. Yeah, when people subscribe and stuff like that, it kind of, I have like little movie quotes that play. Someday, all the work that I put into some of those movie quotes will play. I might have to play some of them for some people every now and then. Like, you know, if anyone does a super chat, there's different level ones that I do for different things. That was from Zombieland, Woody Harrelson. Oh! I saw the miss and I went for it, but I'm not as fast as the computer. Yeah, the 3 gas thing, and then heavy attack to transfer to the opponent. Oh, dude. Yep. I'm kind of glad this is going a little bit faster than all my other times. My phone hasn't been hung up as much. Hopefully Kabam has done some work in clearing up some of the issues we've been seeing with this game. Like, I've had hard times where I've been hitting the ask for help, and it just took so long for it to go through. And it's really sped up. I don't know what has been done, but whatever they've done, it's really sped it up for me, which I'm appreciating. I hate it taking an hour and a half to get through my 6 stars when it should take about an hour. Oh, she resisted it. No! Come on, come on. There we go. No, I wouldn't be here too long. I'm just doing my 6 stars. Basically, what I like to do when it's a non-new champ, I'm just going for the milestones. Every run of my 6 stars gives me 3.5 million points, so by the time I do 4 runs of my 6 stars, I've gotten all the milestones. And I even have enough to almost get me to the top 10%. My 5 stars, I used them earlier today and did the T1 Alpha. I'll probably be doing them a little bit later and just doing the 4-star featured just to get them some milestones there. But my 5 stars can take 3 hours to go through because 139 of them, it just takes forever. Like, you weren't here at the beginning, like, the first start was just to, do my 6 stars, and I started off talking about how the R3 6 stars have changed the 5-star featured arena, as I had predicted back on January 10th. I put a video on how to get an infinite streak in the 5-star featured arena, and I had warned that with the R3 6 stars coming in, the infinite streak is going to require a higher team rating in order to maintain your infinite streak. And so Prop Hop posted up on how the infinite streak has changed, and the algorithm is starting to give kill squads where if you run all R2 5 stars, it just happened a lot sooner than I thought it would. But when we saw with the Abyss and how fast people were clearing it, it kind of was like, well, yep, it was going to happen faster than what we thought. But okay, back out. In fact, I recorded a video about Prop Hop and then pointing to my video where I stated it. Started warning the arena grinders that they're going to have to start ranking up all their 5 stars to R3 or higher. I started doing that about 1.5 years ago. I only have 1 at R2 now. And it's just because I don't have the T4 CC tech to rank up my Ghillie 2099. Ah, he blocked. It's alright. One thing I like about Taskmaster is it creates some distance after his SP1. There we go. I also got to change that because you are the new... I almost forgot to do this. Don't want to do that to you, blank. It's actually dash blank. There we go. Your name is up there for all to see. It's like a small little delay still in that SP1's. Get about 3 more matches. Woohoo! Oh! He dodged back. Big man's got moves. Oh, mistimed that. There we go. Okay, gonna run Spidey. We'll do that run up. Alright, Electro. Luckily, Rocket Raccoon doesn't have too much health. Oh! Last run of 3. And I like to run Ronin in this grouping just to get a little bit of synergy, get a little oomph. Ooh, Ronin, you are so outmatched, but we'll run you anyway. Silly of me. Ooh, he's got suicides on. We're gonna stack on some armor breaks here. Yeah, that's right, you're not healing anymore, are you? Take all that poison damage. You want to run your suicides. Love the despair with Annihilus. He stacks on so many debuffs. Alright, we'll see if I can take out Red Hulk with my Ronin. R3 versus R4. Oh, I got clipped on the tail end of that. It's alright. I can still pull out a win. Whoa! There we go. Yeah, there we go. That one little oopsie cost me so much health. That's the thing about Rolk. Alrighty. I'm gonna claim my ranks rewards here. That gave me over 100,000. Look at that, just what I said. I should get right at the 100,000 for my 6 stars, so. Let's pop open these 10 uncollected arena crystal. Let's see if I can get any units out of them. Come on, 10. Come on, pop. 225, not bad, not bad. I've been getting that 225 around that. So that's a whole nother 225 for me. I'm feeling good about that. Got to keep working at it, collecting those units. What was it? 2 weeks ago, I was at about 1,200, about 2-3 weeks ago, and I'm already at 8,200 without spending money. So, you know, just goes to show grinding arena and opening up these arena crystals. You know, that's where you can build up a lot of units. You don't necessarily have to spend money. But I'd like to thank everyone for stopping out. I'd like to thank Blank for subscribing. It's great to have a new subscriber. I appreciate you stopping by, Blank, and having a conversation. Sorry I didn't see your message about you leaving sooner, but I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna call it quits because you know, I'll be running my 5 stars, but I'm gonna be doing it offline. No reason to put you guys through 3 hours of me grinding out my 5 stars. But you all have a wonderful evening. This is Johnny Midnight saying, stay mad.